I'm so happy with how it's turned out. Mission complete. He literally pulled a brick out of the side of my house. This is actually such a mess. I take my Auntie Alice duties very seriously. Good morning. Hopefully you can hear me properly in this clip because I forgot my mic. But welcome to a weekly vlog. It is Monday, it is 7:30 and I am en route to my part-time job in Sheffield. Today is a bit of a nerve-wracking day because I have my quarterly presentation. I've been there maybe like 8 months now. I did one when I'd been there for 3 months and then this is kind of like the 6-7 month one. So I've got a bit of a presentation to show what I've been doing, what the socials are doing, what the plans of the future are, what I've learned. I need to finish that presentation and then I'm basically in meetings from 11:30 till the end of the day.
Yeah. So I think B's relieved basically, it's not a lot of that.
I'm just about to have a meeting about social media. Oh my gosh, I am so tired this morning. I'm at work again today. I can't remember if I said or what I said yesterday. Basically yesterday was me in meetings pretty much from like 11 AM until 5 PM, which meant I finished an hour later, and then by the time I got home I was so tired. It reminded me a little bit of like it's hard to concentrate and like take in information for that long. So yeah, I was tired by the end of it, but we're back again today. It's Tuesday. I'm at the other office. I'm going to be leaving a bit earlier today. One, to go to a client's venue to take content, and the venue's back near my house, but I have to go when they're open, which is in an afternoon. So I'm going to leave here early, and then I actually have like the longest to-do list ever from those meetings. Lots of things to action, lots of things to do, which is actually really good. It was nice to have a catch up. I had a catch up with like my direct manager on my job role, and then the meetings for the rest of the day were basically everyone in the business summarising what they've been doing for the past month, so everyone sort of knows where things are at. Because my job is content creator, I have to pick out the interesting jobs within all those different people's job roles to document. Hopefully I can make my way through it pretty efficiently today, although I am very tired. I might need some kind of sugar hit or energy drink. Do you know what? Everyone's still really surprised that I don't drink coffee or tea. Like, I don't really have caffeine. When I have a fizzy drink, it's just like a Diet Coke. There's no caffeine in it, so I'm not sure how I exist sometimes. Everyone used to say to me when I went to uni I'd need it. I got past that phase. Maybe it's when I have kids. It'll become a necessity. Right, let's go. Also tomorrow I'm meeting my best friend's newborn baby. It's gonna be so cute. I'm gonna make her a little like care package for the mum. I bought baby an outfit when she was born, but I'm gonna go and like put together some like healthy snacks, unhealthy snacks, cozy socks, candle, that kind of vibe. So I'm going to do that tomorrow as well, so I'll bring you along for that. Stupidly, I've left my vlog camera in the car, but I've come to Asda tonight after work rather than in the morning because I figured I'd rather just get it out of the way whilst I'm like ready with makeup on. I don't know whether to get some like baby things, like literally just one baby thing, like a little toy. I'm not sure. I'm hoping something just kind of appeals to me. Auntie Alice has got to do the auntie duty, you know. But I'm definitely going to get my friend a candle. She always burns candles, or wax melt. We'll see what there is. And then I'm thinking maybe like a photo frame with a photo of baby in it. The selection is kind of poor. I was hoping they'd have like a dark wood kind of colour. I've just found this. How cute is that? I think I might get that and then put the socks, like fluffy socks in there. Good morning. It is Wednesday. Naturally, I'm running a little bit late, not sure how, but I always am. I've just curled my hair, so it's a bit much. Not sure why I'm so prepped and ready. I mean, I'm meeting my best friend's baby. We've been friends since, well, we've known each other since year 7 at school, which was 2007, but we became like best friends since maybe like 2011, so like almost 15 years, which is crazy. I'm very excited. I found this bag out, naturally very unorganised, and I thought I'd just quickly show you what I ended up picking up. And I think it's really cute little combo. So I'm not going to show you baby, but there's a photo of baby in this frame, and I just ended up getting this black square one. I actually bought this exact frame for Hannah once. Not sure what occasion it was, but I just quite like the idea of printing things out. I don't do it off my own back, so I kind of assume that other people are the same. And I just thought it'd be very cute to have a photo of her when she was teeny tiny. So I've got these. I've not picked up the sellotape. Let's just go without the sellotape. 2 little different sweets. I figured either mum can have them, or if dad wants them too, they can argue over them. I was going to get healthy treats, but then it's kind of a hard thing to buy. I don't know what she'd eat, so I went for sweet treats. I also got a candle, which actually comes in this box, which is really cute, and it's a candle that says relax on it. Peaceful afternoons, golden warmth, a calm retreat, unwind with dreamy white flowers embraced by the warmth of clove, amber and sandalwood. It smells really nice, not too strong, and it's just in a nice simple grey vase pot thing that says relax on the front of it, which I thought was pretty cute. And then I have this little mug, which I showed you. How cute is this? It says mummy on both sides. Quite classy, not too garish. And I just put some cozy socks in it. And I tried to find socks that were of a similar colour, just so we were in a bit of a theme. And then the photo frame. This is such a cute gift idea. I'd absolutely melt if I was like in the depth of newborn baby life and someone bought me a photo of them. I just think that's really cute. So hopefully, hopefully she agrees. I think one of my love languages is definitely gift giving, because this thrills me. And I think that looks pretty cute. As if this is my life now. I know I'm like almost 30 and there's people my age with multiple children by now, but this is now the second person in my life who's been like a close friend from being a child who's got a child, and I'm like, this is my era now. And they've both had baby girls, so I'm going to be permanently in the baby girl section of any shop. I take my Auntie Alice duties very seriously. That was so cute and wholesome and really surreal, seeing my best friend of 15 years with her baby. I was like, does it feel like you're playing pretend? She said it did at first. Not now. I feel like she's in the depths of it. I just had the longest snuggles with her. Oh, so cute. The baby, obviously. The gifts went down really well, especially the picture in the frame. So that went straight up on the shelf, and I bought the perfect frame because all the other frames that she had were black. So mission complete. I have a very full, wholesome cup right now. Instantly putting my joggers on. Accidentally fully matching, but we're not about to sit in jeans to do laptop work. No thank you. I need to work on my website. I'm gonna look at my finances. Very boring, but I'm gonna do like maybe 3 hours or so at the desk, and then I will reconvene and do some work downstairs. This vlog has very kindly been sponsored by Pork Bun, which is a domain registrar that makes getting your perfect domain name easy, affordable and stress-free. All the things we want in life. If you're a freelancer, small business owner, or just looking to make your mark online, then stay tuned, listen up. Pork Bun makes it easier to grab your perfect domain name with over 500 different options like .pro, .com, .art, .blog, but specifically the .pro domain, which is the perfect way to showcase your skills and establish your credibility in your industry. Not only is it memorable, which means clients can easily find and revisit your site, but it can even help with SEO. Pork Bun is offering .pro domain names for just $1, and that for me converted to just 79 pence. And unlike some other registrars, Pork Bun includes Whois privacy, SSL certificates, web and email hosting trials for free. So if you're looking for your very own .pro domain name, then use the code DigitalPro or click the link in my description, and that'll just be $1 for the first year. I am so cold, I really can't warm up. I've been sat at my desk now for a couple of hours and I'm working on the website, so I thought I'd show you what it currently looks like versus what it's going to look like. So this is what my website used to look like. I did this maybe like almost 2 years ago, actually, like a year and a half ago, and I recently went back on it and thought, right, this is not the vibe anymore. The premise of this website was kind of to showcase my design skills and like design services, but I don't really do that anymore. It's more content creation in general rather than doing like logo branding design. This has kind of evolved a little bit over time, but not very well, I think. So I just sort of added the content creator masterclass in the top here. This wasn't the initial layout. I just didn't think it was giving much, like it's very plain. Underneath is the pattern workbook. Again, when that released, I just added this banner at the top. Like I didn't really put too much thought into it on reflection. And then underneath is just different links to courses, templates and resources, but I still don't think it was very clear. And then that's literally it. So it's just a bit nothingy. So I actually gave it a big facelift, and this didn't take as long as I thought. I bought a template off Etsy and I've been adapting it, which has been really helpful. So this is how it's looking. Obviously there's like a sliding banner thing going across the top. We've got vlogs and things. The first one was to show the content creator masterclass, and then there's another one to show, I always forget what this one is, not sure, but there's 3 banners and it just slides across. There we go. Let's connect. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok. At the top I've got a banner that moves as well, joining the newsletter. I've changed the position of all this kind of stuff. And then if we scroll down, I've got a ticker board here. I need to add some. It's not quite long enough and I don't really know. Oh, there we go. It's loaded. So that just goes, creativity starts here, and obviously I can change that as and when. Underneath, I've got a bit of an introduction. So if you've found me from like a random YouTube video, this gives a bit of insight. Underneath that, I've got brand collabs, which obviously I can update as and when. Then a little section to link to my YouTube channel. I wanted something that would stay relevant for quite a while, so I don't have to update it very often. And then underneath is the digital guide. So these are like my top 2 guides that I want to feature on the homepage, and as that expands, again, I can add more. And then underneath that, I've actually put the podcast. I was umming and ahhing whether to do this, considering I've not uploaded on the podcast since last year, but I'm really proud of it, and the content that we're talking about in there isn't time sensitive. It's just a general chat about staying inspired. So I thought, I'm going to give it its moment to shine. It can go on the homepage. And then underneath that, I've got free downloads. So these are just the 4 different free downloads I have at the minute, and you hover over them and the photo changes. And then at the bottom, the email sign up for discounts, insider info. And then at the very bottom is just a slider of my Instagram page, which has just disappeared. Don't know why. There we go. And then the bottom like footer part is also different too. You can click on these as well and it takes you to my Instagram. I just think it's a little bit more interactive and it gives like an overall summary. I've also changed the actual pages that they click through. So like the about page looks different. I've done a bit more of an overview, another Instagram banner, some links at the bottom for like what I use, etc. This page, digital guides. So I've got all 3 of my things. These 2, I self-host these on my website. And then the Adobe Illustrator one, which I did a couple of years ago with some reviews underneath. I do want to expand this page, but I'm not quite sure how, and I just wanted it to be done. Done is better than perfect. Otherwise, I would have just sat on it for months and not actually published it. And then free resources, it's those 4 things again, but hopefully in the future I will expand them. That's the plan. And then underneath, I've just got the equipment, software kind of vibes that I use with links to free trials, etc. So that is how it's looking. It feels so much better, so much more my current vibe. By the way, I have a discount code for the Content Creator Masterclass and the Pattern Workbook. So if you want 10% off, use the code YouTube10 and it'll give you 10% off either of these 2. So if you're looking to learn how to be a content creator, how to monetize your social media, it comes with extra downloads, etc, etc. I won't blabber on. You can just read this. I'll leave a link in the description of the video and you can get 10% off with that code.
You already have a job, so it's like skipping a step. Come on, get going. And flying caramuzzles!
Bit of a strange angle, but here we are. Gus has had a biscuit delivery. It's dry food we actually get from Amazon, and it just makes life easier. So I only noticed yesterday it was running out, so he's not had any biscuits today. He's only had his catkin, and this boy loves a bisque, let me tell you. He has this one, if you're wondering. 2 of these fit into his automatic feeder over here. Oh, I thought you might come and have a look. Look what it is. All stocked up again. Are you going to help me? So this is his feeder. It's electric, it's plugged in. Feeds him at various points in the day via an app. I'll link it below if you've got a cat, but it's honestly made life so much easier because he used to wake us up at like 6 o'clock every morning, even on a weekend when we weren't working, for some biscuits. So this means it feeds him on his schedule. So helpful. Watch out. He's betting he's going to put his head in there and eat some. Excuse me. Don't you eat any, cheeky boy. Alright, now's your chance if you want to grab some. Oh, that was very delicate. You didn't grab any. Right, your feeder is going to go off in 5 minutes, okay? Yeah, the look of betrayal, I know. Look what you've got, guys. For your teethies. Try them in a second. He's just eating his breakfast. And then I've got my own treat. This is exciting. These ones, chocolate ones, cinnamon and peanut butter. Nice. Oh my god, I'm so excited. How fun is the packaging on these as well? I keep seeing these advertised. Thank you so much to Surreal for sending these out. I am going to try this one right now. Gus, you want some? You want to try? Thanks for our gifted treats. Delicious. You're an influencer now, baby. Look at you getting PR parcels. Oh, sorry, that was Mum's fault. Nice. Have some more later. Thanks, Scrumbles. I think he's a very happy boy. Alright, one more. Can't say no to that face. Should we do a trick? Tall boy. Whoa, he's so tall. Quench, quench.
If I tell you do it in the morning, do it then. Everything's a pissing contest to him.
Good morning. It is Friday and I am having a bit more of a productive day than I did yesterday. I mean, don't get me wrong, I did a lot of website work. The website is now back up and running and officially live. Just like admin stuff, hence why I didn't show my face, because I looked like a spotty egg. Although saying that, I've literally put the most bare minimum little bits of concealer on just like old spots that are very red and angry. And we're going for a very minimal, almost no makeup day today as well. So on the agenda for today, I need to water the plants because I'm just looking at this plant. Look at how yellow it is. I don't know what I've done. I feel like it needs a different pot, but that feels like quite a big task. So for now, I'm just gonna water her. There's a plant here that needs watering. I'm gonna do Water Wednesday on a Friday, standard. Never do anything on time here in my life. And then actually I want to continue with Maeve's bear. Obviously you saw the clips yesterday of me ironing the fabric on the back. In fact, let me show you. Let's go and show. Rather than just talking about it, we're going to actually do it. Naturally, my office is a huge mess once again, but it's the creative room in the house. Every other room is actually really tidy at the minute, so one room's got to be a bit of a junk room. So I've ironed on the back of each piece of fabric interfacing. So I didn't know this before I started to sew, but interfacing helps make fabrics like a bit stronger. I bought this lightweight interfacing and I wasn't fully convinced that it would work. It literally just looks like a net, like a net curtain kind of voile vibe. I thought that's not going to strengthen anything. So yesterday I did some little sample patches and actually, who'd have thought the thing that's designed to do the job actually did it. So I sat and ironed all those pieces on and then cut them out whilst watching the live EastEnders episode. Very intense. I definitely did the whole process a bit backwards, but this is the first like proper bear I made. Obviously I made that sample one, but this one's using real life sentimental baby clothes, so I want to make sure it's perfect. So I oiled the machine. I've never oiled that machine. I cleaned out all the lint, I re-threaded it, and I sewed the first bit together. So at the minute I have these bits, and this fabric definitely has helped with it being on the backing stuff because it's made it a little bit more like rigid. Whoa, I just pulled it apart. Okay, maybe I need to say that bit again. But this is, we'll just turn it back the right way around. How beautiful is this fabric, by the way? This is the bear's like cheeks, so it's like this bit, and then this will be the nose. How cute! So I'm gonna do a little bit of that today. Obviously I need to do some work as well, so I need to try not get too wrapped up in actually not doing any work. Although to be fair, saying that, I'm pretty on top of things, so maybe I can just sew. If I vlog it and film a reel, does it count as work? Maybe. Before we get to plant watering, I thought I'd just show you a boring homeowner dilemma, which is not what I wanted. So this is the downstairs toilet, as you can see, aptly named. And I noticed when we were cleaning it that there was mould growing up the skirting board. This house is only 4 years old, so it should not have mould. That led to us having to literally, look at this, saw a hole down the back of the toilet because this, so it had this on top of it. It's like a countertop kind of vibe, like a kitchen counter. And then underneath, it was just covered. You can't get to the toilet behind this, so we drilled a hole down, checked, everything's dry, no problem. Obviously all the tiles have then popped off, and then we've had to rip up the vinyl. This is actually such a mess, and I don't know if you can see, I do have photos, so I'll insert them, but there is like a ring of water still around the edge of the room. Turns out underneath this vinyl was literally sopping wet. This bit down here is where the mould was growing, and as you can see it's still pretty damp. It's either coming from the bottom of the toilet, so not down the back of it, like underneath the toilet. Do I know how to fix that? No. Does my DIY dad know how to fix that? Probably not. He kind of stops his skills at plumbing and electricity. So yeah. And then we went outside, my dad was like poking around to see what's going on. There's bricks just falling out of the house, pretty much. Like he poked it with a screwdriver, pulled a brick clean out of my house, and that brick was only half a brick. Not sure that's supposed to be done, so I have a fear that potentially a lot of the bricks across the bottom of the house that are supposed to help with the damp proofing aren't done correctly. So for 4 years, all the rain that's been splashing up off the floor to the side of the house has been coming into the bathroom. Good. So yeah, as I've just said, this house is nearly 4 years old, so we're not in that warranty anymore. However, it does come with a 10-year warranty. However, when you Google that warranty company, it has like 300 and something reviews on Trustpilot, and all of the reviews are 1 star. So I'm not feeling very hopeful. Might be a house insurance job. It was a task that I thought would just be simply hiring a plumber, tightening some bolts on the toilet. Actually might result in some bricks being taken out the side of the house. So we'll report back. That's the boring adulthood thing that's going on at the minute. So this bathroom is pretty much off limits. He literally pulled a brick out of the side of my house. Just had the postman arrive. First thing he brought was this, more interfacing, because like I said, I didn't trust that previous one. So this is a medium interfacing. The one I used was a lightweight interfacing. So now I don't need this, but it's in my stash. I'm okay with that. Then this. So this is what kind of, I think, jinxed us a little bit. We painted that toilet. That was the first room we ever did, and we did it that dark blue colour. Absolutely loved it. I'm not quite sure on it anymore. I think it's too dark. So we were talking about like redoing it, maybe tiling up the back of the toilet, maybe getting some new vinyl. Lo and behold, a week later, I completely jinxed myself and then discovered an array of water damage. This was a result of me just thinking, maybe we can redo the vinyl. So I got these samples, and these were free. These are from a company called Best for Flooring. I got 3 different shades. This was the one I was most interested in. I just want something a little bit funky, you know? Then they did it in this lighter shade, and then they did it in this shade. I feel this one may be the better one. Should we go and have a look? Oh, and also it goes under the doormat. Under the doormat is still soaking wet, but I don't want to disturb that and live in a building site. You know what? I really thought it would be this one. This one feels a bit yellow. I'm swaying to this one. And we actually had already picked up some paint swatches. We're thinking like this kind of colour, but in reflection, I think this is a bit too orange. It needs to be a little bit more like terracotta-y colour. So yeah, that's gonna happen at some point, hopefully, when our house gets fixed. Babies. God, this one definitely needs a new pot as well. This is a string of hearts, and I've realised that you can pull like a strand away from the other ones and then wrap it around here so it re-roots and gets fuller. How do you untangle this without breaking them? Like that. So then hopefully that roots back down and then it can have more. See how my OG girl Polly is doing? Happier than the last time you saw her. So we're just going to give her a little bit of water, little and often. That's what I'm hoping for with this one. This one, look, it's got flowers on it. Don't you eat it. Don't even think about it. It's been there for a while and it's not bothering you. So don't bother it. Just let it live its life, okay? Sort of above the sewing machine, I have this, which is babies from that original plant I've just shown you. I didn't think it was going to do very well in here because it's not as bright, but they seem pretty happy. This little spider, well, not little, this big spider plant, one of the first ones we got. A little bit crispy on the ends, but she's still going. Now for the downstairs ones, I'm still obsessed with this wallpaper, by the way. This one, thriving. This one has phases of looking very sad. She's a bit dramatic, but sometimes you just gotta be a bit of a drama queen. This is a baby from that one upstairs, the other snake plant in the bathroom. And then this has had many children. This was from one of those B&Q 3 for £10 bags that you get. I think they're doing them again, by the way. So if you're wanting some plants and you don't want to waste any money just in case you kill them, B&Q do these like brown bags with 3 plants in. This is one of them. Another baby of the one in the bathroom upstairs. IKEA cactus, classic. And then another one just propagating. We've got the world's ugliest cactus. This came from my boyfriend's room and he was very proud of himself for keeping it alive, but it's just so ugly. You can see the moments where he forgot to look after it and it looks a bit wrong. Is this devil's ivy? Very, very happy. I almost killed her as well, so. Ooh, very sad leaf there. I'm just gonna get rid of that. This one also came from my boyfriend's room and she's pretty happy, to be fair. Then we've got this one, which did used to be next to the TV, but it was blocking off basically the view of the TV. And this leaf is brand new. When it comes out with holes in its leaf, apparently it's really happy. I'm gonna take that as a win, and there's also a new one coming here, look. Thrilled. This one, not so much. Are you a bit wet? Hang on a minute. Why does it look like a small creature has been nibbling this? Excuse me? What have you been doing to my plant? This one, I made a little DIY stand for this. One of the snake plant's babies. Not snake, spider plant, Chinese money plant, which I don't have much luck with. Don't know what that says about my income status, but this is the most alive it's looked ever since I've had one, so I'll take it. Saturday, and as you can see, I finished the bear. I have filmed the process, so no doubt I'll have made some sort of reel or TikTok about it. This is actually cuter than I thought it would turn out. I did 2 things wrong in the process. One of them was I'd done these arms back to front, so like both arms had blue on the outside, so I had to recut a little bit of fabric. Luckily, I had just the right amount because this baby grew was the smallest of them all. These have been placed perfectly. I'm so happy with how they're placed on the feet. And then I did have a little bit of a struggle with the eyes. When I put it all together, I noticed that I'd put the eyes way too high up. And as I said that, the seam kind of ripped. So I had to move the eyes, which kind of worked out in the end anyway, and then hand sew it back together. So there's a bit of a funky eyebrow going on, but I just need to make sure that Charlotte only uses this as like a display teddy bear rather than like an actual toy teddy bear, because do not trust these eyes. But so cute. I'm so happy with how it's turned out. I've taken so many photos of it, so many videos of it, and I'm about to go to Charlotte's to give it to her and see what Maeve thinks. Obviously I won't show Maeve, but I will show you. But I've brought down this bag that we had in our stash. Look at this. I don't think I'm even going to put tissue paper on it. It looks quite cute with its head poking out. Let's go. Stop it.
Alright, okay.
I've just been and dropped off the bear, but we have been on a bit of an errand run, well, a big one. We've been to Aldi. We go to Aldi maybe like once every 6 or 7 weeks. So I'm going to do a quick fire Aldi haul. Got these cookies and cream ice cream sandwich. Another ice cream sandwich, delish. So many different snack things. Munchie bars, peanut butter. Boyfriend picked up 2 of those. I got a chocolate one. Hazelnut soft bakes ×2. These, I've not had these before. I thought I'd give them a go. Chocolate mousse, yogurts, paracetamol, cotton buds, fake shreddies. More bars. This was a family pack. Apparently I thought we needed it. Cheese strings, mangoes, chicken skewer things, milk, dishwasher salt, rinse aid, mayo, squeezy honey, a lot of chili sauce, dishwasher cleaner, pate, vanilla extract, not sure why we've got this, golden shred, is that marmalade? Oh yeah, of course it's marmalade, it's got Paddington on it, Venetian orange extract, blueberry conserve. They had these soups which looked interesting. I just liked the flavour combo. So there's sun-dried tomato, lentil and smoked paprika soup, and then butternut squash and prosciutto soup. Interesting. So I got 2 of each. Condensed milk. Why have you got vanilla extract?
Coffee.
Oh, interesting. Bag number 2, done. And then this final bag is the crisp bag. Cheesios, lentil chips barbecue, sour cream and chive lentil rings, fake McCoys, fake mini cheddars, Warburtons and dark rye sourdough. Fancy. And we got all of that for £76.51. I think that's pretty good. Look at this selection. So there's all this is like triple stacked, and all this. 76 quid. And we also got like boring house things. Right, I'm gonna put this away now. We actually spent our Sunday literally in cozy clothes doing crafts. We started this little doll's house, like miniature thing. Look at how tiny this is. I don't know how we didn't both lose our patience, but it was actually really wholesome doing that. And then we also played a couple of games on the Switch. So yeah, a lovely wholesome Sunday. If you got to the very end of the vlog, please comment down below the following emoji that's on screen so I know you got to the very end. It really does help me out. Thank you so much for watching as always, and I'll see you next time for another one. Bye!